Hey guys, okay, so I'm going to do my video on my Smash books, and this is just a quick, or well, hopefully a quick update from my first video on YouTube, because the last one, the quality was bad, and also I actually worked on a lot of, on all three of them. So I'm just going to try to go as quick as I can through all of these. I don't know if the small mini Smash book is supposed to be very thick, but mine, after a couple of pages, got really thick. So it's like full of dimension. I have this thing for like things popping up, so like I always have to use dimension, I always have to use dimensionals on my pages. So a lot of my notebooks, or my Smash books, are really thick. So I have this one, so they're getting pretty thick, which I like. I like my books popping up, and sometimes I don't, but I think that's the point for Smash books, at least for me. And I also just want to show you guys, I found my This journal. I've had it since last year. It reminds me of the Smash book, so I guess I did have some kind of experience with smashing, but I actually have a lot of pages in here that I haven't done yet, but I also have a lot that I have done. Like, it just, but this kind of just tells you what to do, and you kind of just follow what it does, but it's pretty much just wrecking the journal. So like, this one you just drip some stuff there, so I just dripped paint every time I had paint. So you sew this page, so I just did a quick sewing, like hand sewn thing, grocery lists, and I put like my Smash book list. So I did work on, I just started working on it again, but I kind of use this as a grocery list. White things, let's see here, like this one here. It's kind of like a color palette, so you use various substances found in your home. So I did some of my nail polish. I have a bunch of nail polish, so I just did some of them, and my eyeshadow. And I cut my own hair, or like I trim my own hair, so I didn't, when I cut my bangs, it says you have to use like strands or pieces of your hair, so I just put it in here, and I haven't done anything with it yet. So that's also something that I'm working on. Other than my Smash books, and instead of that lunchbox I took, I actually just took this. This used to hold all my makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but it did hold some of my stuff, and I stopped using it, and so I just put all my Smash book stuff in there because it's a little bit bigger. Okay, so now I'm gonna get to the Smash books. I'll start off with this, because this was my first Smash book. My boyfriend actually got this for me because I was begging to get one. So I ended up getting it, and this is the only cover I actually worked on. I like the craft better than this, so I just left the rest plain. So I'm just going to skip the pages that I haven't done, and I just put in the front just the receipt of what I bought. Okay, so the first page, I just pretty much collaged a photo when I went to a pier for the first time, and I used the one where it says a day to remember, because it's probably a day I would love to remember, so I just put that in. I added some tags and some just random die cuts. Medicine, I was really sick, came down with bronchitis, and I do have asthma, so I always have to go in for like inhaler checks and stuff. So I did that, and just a page on my boyfriend, these pages also, and a lot of my things are coming out, of course. But so for this page I did flaps. Let's see that. So yeah, I did flaps here using washi tape on this side, and I just glued and taped a little hinge on here. And then I just stuck a sticker down here. This was actually my favorite page with the birds, and I didn't want to cover up so much, but I ended up doing it here, so I want to keep this a little empty. Here is a page on Disneyland when I went. So I used a magazine to make a little, like a quote I made, or something that made me remind me about the day. And it was perfect because it said a magical journey, and Disneyland's magical. These I use magnets. These are just my are just some pleated, or I forgot what they're called, but yeah, they're little little yo-yos that I made, and I put buttons on them, and a travel log. So here I'm going to just kind of put like a log of travel, like little places we went at Disneyland. Here's a pocket that I use. It says of great importance. From the Girls Paperie, I had the scrapbooking kit, and I just used some of their stickers here. I don't know if you can see that. Some of these stickers here that kind of represented the day. I stuck a photo in here, a journaling card, receipts, and 2 maps, as well as a napkin that they have there. So I just put in some memorabilia. Some kinds of wonderful. I actually use stickers to put it down, and I'm also going to just be writing some. A page for my dog. He actually got a haircut. We took him to get a haircut a couple of days ago. So here he's actually really fluffy, but he's a Maltese and poodle. He's 2 years old, so he's like really tiny, but he's going to stay really small. So just made a page for him in here. I didn't do anything on these pages. This page is actually not finished, but I just started putting some maps of places that I went to this year, and I just kind of made little flats for them. And this is just a page for my favorite shoes. These are just like, this is like my shoe, or I don't know if you can see it, but they're like really old-fashioned, but it has, for the shoelaces, they are lace, pink lace, and it's like a canvas texture for the shoe. So I really love these shoes, and I always wear them to amusement parks, so I wanted to put that in here on this really pretty floral page because it looked very vintage. So that's what it reminded me of, these shoes. And I just kind of collaged everything, and I put a paper clip to kind of hold these in place behind this acetate frame. And I made the photo flat so I could write here. Put pocket full of gems here. I'm going to kind of stick little pieces of paper here, things that I like. I used the fabulous journaling card for smash booking. And someone's singing outside. I don't, like, across the street, so I don't really know. Sorry if you hear it. Highlights of today, barely wrote anything there. And this is me, again, just another page, but this one's actually just my face here, and then my favorite stamp here, and I did some painting as well. And photos that I took before I started college, my first semester in spring. A bunch of dimension on that page. This page I actually used decoupage as well as paint and some of that tissue paper, and it gave it some texture because I didn't really like the little girl that was behind there. I have a thing for that. Like, I can't really like look at them. The little paper dolls thing, so I don't know, that's just me, so I just covered it up. You could tell, like, I covered it up really good. So just painted that with some extra paint that I had. Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. My battery died, so I just had to change the battery pack. I think I left off with this page. So yeah, I just covered it up, painted it, and gave it some texture, so it didn't look so plain. I didn't work on my top 10 yet. I should be doing. And for this, so I added, this is for my new haircut that I got a while ago actually, but a couple months ago, but I cut it really, really short. It was a pixie cut that I got, and so I just stuck a photo here, a tag that I had. Here I just put a birdhouse like it was hanging from the tree, put a little cloud sticker on top, and I used a button to kind of like make it look like that was what was holding it, and I just added a just collaged a bunch of little die cuts and washi tape. I painted also in the background. I did a video on this Cheez-It page. Here. And I made a little pull-out. And that's it for this pink one. Pink one is actually really thick, and I didn't even work on a lot of pages, so this might end up really, really fat. But that's the point of the smash book. Okay, the next one, I had this one next. So I bought this one at Target for like $7.99, I believe. And it just started to get really thick. When I first did my video, there was nothing in here, and now there is. And this is just a couple of pages. There aren't really many done. But this is kind of like a smash book for my favorites. So kind of like for 2012, but also like a little bit before that, or something that I'm going to constantly love. So for the first page, it's all the smash things that I first got. And these aren't all of them. I actually got pockets and stuff, but I still used the little packaging stuff, so I didn't cut it out. But I didn't do any writing yet, and I just kind of put examples of each one, so the flap, and I used some removable pop dot or glue dots and removable adhesive, and I just put some washi tape that I had, and the pictures that are in the back showing what you can do with them, as well as the paper clip and the flag. And then my favorite place is Disneyland, so of course I'm going to put that in there. Skipped a lot of pages. Okay. I think this is the next one. So, of course, my pixie cut. You can see that. And these are my new stamps that I have. I got my new stamp in the mail, and this is just a little, oops, sorry about that. It's a little clear stamp by hot off the press. And so it's just a little bike stamp. And what I did was I just roughly colored each of the images for my new stamps that I really love. And then I made a flap to kind of just show another image. And this was that Summer by Prima, the little summer one, and I masked off and made a little background, and I watercolored it. Sorry if I get off camera. The camera's really high up, so I have to like really get on my tippy toes to see it. Okay, so this is my love for Hello Kitty. Like, I love Hello Kitty so much, it's crazy. Like, I wish I could put a lot of other things here, but I'd probably have to take a picture and put it in here. So I have just playing cards here. A tag from one of my shirts. Sorry, someone's passing by. There's a sidewalk behind here because there's a road and a sidewalk, so there's people talking. So my dogs are barking. Yeah, so I have, since I can't put everything in here, I made a list using my little Hello Kitty stationery so it matches, to kind of write down what I have. So I do have a bunch, and this isn't all. I still was starting to write some more, looking through my room. But yeah, so I kind of just write down, like, I have 4 phone cases for it, I have an eyeglass case, pajamas, 4 t-shirts, 2 tote bags, a backpack, a messenger bag. My first tattoo was a Hello Kitty, so that's how much I love her. I have her tattooed on myself. So yeah. The next page is prom from last year. I really loved it. It was the best day like ever. So I did a page on it. It's me and my best friend right here. That's her and me. And then we went to dinner, and this is where we took the picture, was at this place called Valley High in San Diego. And I put that there, and then it took place in downtown San Diego at the Westin Hotel. So that's that. Now you can see my high school, so that's where I live. And that's it for the small one. So didn't do a lot of pages in here, but again, it has so much dimension, it's going to be really fat. So I might just have to buy a new one just for writing, or like just some no layered type dimension things. Last but not least is the large smash book, and I love this, but it's just so hard to work in because it's like you can't really take it anywhere, so you have to do it when you're at home. So I do scrapbooking pages and all that, but I also make extra photos or print extra photos just for this. So I have a scrapbook page and one for smashbooking. So for here I did, this is a good thing about this, is you can do a bunch of photos on one page. I don't know if you can see that here. Okay, yeah. So I just put a lot of photos, as much as I can, of that day. And I just added some die cuts, my title, some fabric to give it some texture, some embroidery floss as well, and down here, I don't know if you could see it, yeah, right here I put some embroidery floss, a journaling card, my handmade journaling cards up here, some frames, and just kind of just gave it some dimension. I also did some stitching to get some of that yarn in there. And over here was I did a 5x7 photo, and I did my title, some journaling die cuts and doilies. I love doilies, washi tape, and journaling cards I could pull out of that day. And I did some stitching again. Here I glued in, and I made my own page protectors. I stitched 2 of them. I cut one, and then the other one I just cut the side off. And I just glued it in here, so I have 2 pockets. And then here, I did another little scrapbook type page of a day that we went out to kind of explore museums. So that was one. And then this is for Legoland. I haven't worked on it, but I know I want these photos here, so I just leave them in there. Okay, so here are a couple things that I've done in 2012 during the summer. So when I went to go watch my nephew, we took him to Boomers to play golf and some of the arcade games. Me and my boyfriend took my dog to go get a haircut. So we have all the little grooming receipts, the things we bought him. We bought him a new toy and some treats as well. And this is what came with the toy. And we went to Arby's after getting my nephew, and this is my first time at Arby's. And I have my receipts. I used the little, this is from the bag, and I just cut it out and I made it into a pocket. Here I used a Smashbook pocket and stuck movie tickets. We watched Chernobyl Diaries at the mall. We watched my little brother, his last violin performance, and my little sister's concert, which was for her choir. So I stuck a couple of those things here. And then I love mustaches, so my boyfriend bought me a mustache on a stick, and I just stuck it right here because these are all the letters, well, some of the letters, not all, but the letters that were. Okay, so my battery dies and then my memory gets full, so I had to go and empty that out and then start fresh. So now I think I just stopped at this page. I'm going to add this here, and I don't know if I should just do that now or later. I'll just do it later. So yeah, we went to the mall yesterday in downtown. So it's a really huge mall, and like I barely go there just because it's so far. So we just took a picture there, and these are the letters that he gave me. And usually when the letters that he gives me, they're in bulk, so it's like one for every week. So it's like I just put the single ones in here, and they fit perfectly. So anything that's 8.5 by 11 fits in these folders, which I love. And then of course again, gotta put in that Disneyland photo. So these are our Disney shirts, and I just took a photo with my phone. Don't know if you could see it. Sorry, all the twisting and turning. And I just did some journaling here, and I just did a really simple page down there. Love this page. I wouldn't want to cover it, but probably will end up doing it. More pockets that I haven't really used. I haven't really used the pockets except for those ones that close. So like these ones I haven't really used. Okay, so here I put my senior year activities. I just stamped senior, and then I put some stickers. So like here I put photos of some stuff. Our prom, where it took place at. It was the, I forgot. It was like a Las Vegas night, pretty much. Carpe nectum, carbon nectum, called Seize the Night. So that was it, and this was our invitation. So it looked like this, and this card actually gave me inspiration for a Father's Day card. So I actually really liked it. There's that. And I'll just put that in later. A handmade envelope that I put for grad night. We went to Disneyland, which I was happy about. So I put my little, where we parked, which was pistachio, where did I get that from? Pinocchio, and my receipt for when I bought the ticket, which was like $100 for prom, photos, the receipt for the photos, grad night map for where the dance floors are at, and the invitation for it. So put those in there. I'll just clip it up later. And I love how they use twine. Oh, and talking about twine, I got my twine. They're 25 yards for like $4, so I thought it was really good. So if you guys want to know where I get my twine from, I could just put a link down below if you guys comment. So just put it there. I just have the brown, the black, and the red. Just got those because I have a lot of Disneyland photos, so I need that red. And the black and the brown I like to add to my cards. So I'll do my favorite page last. And I worked on this as well. This was for our Christmas. So this is just mine and my boyfriend's. This large one is for me and my boyfriend, because we take tons of photos and we're always out and doing things. So I have a lot of photos. So here was when we went to Balboa Park for the December lights or something. Yeah, December night lights. So we took pictures, and they had like this little Grinch area where they had a tree for the little Grinch play, and it was really pretty. It was super pink and everything. And so I did that, and I put my little images here from Prima. I colored some little poinsettia and leaves for mistletoe, and my little Santa stamp, some tags, washi tape, and I made my own little wreath here with the chipboard piece that I had. I don't know if you can see it because I am so short. Okay, so I made my own little tree here for my journaling, so I have some kind of background and 2 images when we ate this, I think it's Chinese, I believe. It's some kind of soup, and so we ate there. This page I use little paint spots that you get at Walmart or wherever. I got these ones, I think from Walmart, and so what I did was I used my 1-inch circle punch, and I punched out every color, and I separated them by color, and I marked every single one that I would want in like a future house, like a really huge house. So I kind of just named those. That's it for this. So the page that I wanted to go through, because I love it so much, I wish they put more of these pockets. They're like little baseball card pockets. They're so handy, like just to hold tickets and everything. So here I just put every photo from every amusement park that we've been to, not from every day, because we've been to like every amusement park that we've been to, we've probably gone twice. So some of those photos couldn't fit, so I have one from like Six Flags, Legoland, Disneyland, SeaWorld, Universal Studios, and then for the museums and stuff, I didn't put in here as well. Here I have memorabilia. When we went to SeaWorld for Halloween, we have a little eye mask, some photo tickets, and all that other good stuff. The receipts. And here I just stick all of our tickets where we get them from, or where we went. So here are our SeaWorld ones, Disneyland from grad night. These are still valid, like we could still use them. We have 2 days left on these, so that I don't want to lose for sure. And our little museum tickets, and they're down here. And here for the Disneyland ones, I have some Disneyland pop-up stickers, and I kind of match them up with who's on the ticket, like that. So I have Donald Duck and Pluto here. And it makes it easier because sometimes they slide out, which I really do hope that since this is huge, I keep it at home, so I'm pretty sure I won't lose it. And here I just put all the maps, and I made them into flaps. The SeaWorld map, it's paper, so I just printed one out. The other ones got wet from all the water shows, so can't really use those. And museums here. And Six Flags, Disneyland, Legoland, Universal Studios, SeaWorld. And I made sure that the flaps, you can see the map as well. So those are my Smashbooks and my breakfast journal, which I probably should work on more. Also, because this actually costs probably the same amount as this, and this one is actually much thing, but this was meant to be wrecked, so I guess it was worth it. But yeah, so I usually keep the covers on all the time because I don't like my covers getting messed up, but I took them off. So thanks for watching, and I hope that I get one of these finished and I can do another video for you guys showing the finished product. So thank you for watching. Bye.